All right, Geoff, yes. Obviously just a friendly bounce game. Obviously we're playing a lot of new faces. Decent result against a team we know very well. Geoff, start with you. What do you reckon?
Lots of positives to take from it. Really, it's exactly how I thought it might go. We had a lot of players coming in today for their first game. We're looking to really strengthen really as much as we can. We've got obviously Sherwin with a few weeks away. Elliot obviously indefinitely, we're not sure when he'll be back. So really we're just trying to strengthen the squad going through. I mean, we've played 3 teams at this level, kind of Middlesex County Prem level, and so I've not really seen anything which I feel we should be scared of, or at a level above that what we can't play. So I just feel a little bit of strengthening going forward into kind of the winter months, because when you go through pre-season, some players will stay, some people will go. So it's about keeping that core, really 22, 24 players, and letting everyone know kind of there's 2 players for every position. So that's what we're looking at, trying to push. Obviously, the centre forward position has been a bit of a problem for us at the moment because we're using a lot of makeshift players. So it's good for Marlino to come in today. Took his chances very well. It makes a difference when you've got an actual striker playing up there, because naturally he does things a striker does in terms of his runs off the ball, just coming short and stuff. So there was a lot of positives. Arshad came in, looked very solid to make competition at the back. David came in, did well. Tommy played well when he came on. So there's a lot of competition. Obviously, people will see it as a headache, but you'd rather this sort of headache than players not up to standard and you kind of looking around to kind of strengthen.
So yes, if you're to pick a couple of names out today, who really stood out?
For me, Lewis, it was good to see him back. I was so happy to see him back, in fact. I want Arshad and Marlino, the 3 players I haven't really got to see much of, especially playing in our home pitch, in that big pitch that we've got, and see how they fit in and how they play in a game. That was a positive for me.
And obviously that's our only second game this season on that pitch. Obviously there's margins, but how much of a difference? Because the straight dogs are narrow.
Yeah.
How does it affect the play when you're playing in such a wide pitch?
First and foremost, it's a fitness issue, obviously compared to the straight dog. So it's very important in terms of shape now. I think last season you could probably get away with it in terms of our shape, because it was so compact and people could cover others. Now, if you get a few players not in a compact position, the better teams, as well, because we're in a better league, will pop it around you and find that space. And also it's in the wide areas as well. If you've got a decent wide man on this pitch, as Lewis showed when he came on, you will get a lot of joy. So it's very important that we've got to play on the pitch, because obviously we could have had a free week, but I thought it was very important where we've had a few players training. Let's see them, and let's also give a chance to our players kind of on the pitch, kind of assessing their fitness, because okay, fair enough, it is roll on, roll off, but again, it is a fitness issue. You don't really want to be making changes for change's sake. You don't want to, after 20 minutes, bringing someone off because they're not fit. So it's very important we kind of get into that habit of playing on that pitch, people knowing their spaces, moving tactically, shuffling left to right, and just getting used to playing against them. Because as I said, we're going to be playing against better teams than they are today, so it's very important that we get into good habits.
I mean, we're at the moment it seems we're quite blessed with wide players, quite short in forwards.
Yeah.
There was rumours that Sherman was about today. We've got him signed up. Is he coming back next week?
I would probably, Sean reckons and Sharon reckons about 2 weeks away, because obviously his tendons are really sore, and with tendons they need to naturally heal. There's no real remedy for that, so it's about 2 weeks away. So that's why it's important we had a look at Marlino. Aaron, obviously you didn't get guys to see him today. He's been training with us, looked like a good deal, but he was injured. So we've got a few options going forward, going there. And as I said, Josh, obviously, he is good makeshift, because I think what he does, especially very well, is runs in between the lines. And I don't think, as a centre-back, no matter how good you are, the worst thing is someone running in behind with pace. You can't really deal with that. So we have got that option as well, which you can use.
I mean, yes, you were playing defence today. How are we looking defensively? Obviously, Jordan seems to be a regular, playing every game. Who's his natural partner?
We actually spoke about this earlier. Jordan seems to pick himself. It's probably our best defender we've got. For me, it will be Fama, Jordan, Nick, and Liam.
Controversial.
That's who I would personally pick, but he's got the hardest job of us all. He's got to choose of all the teams that we put together. So, but yeah, like I said, Jordan's outstanding. It was good to see him back after his head injury last 2 weeks ago. It was also good to play alongside Arshad today to see what he was like. But yeah, I think last season we had the issue of conceding a lot at the beginning of the season. This season is not the case. We've got a lot more kind of solid defenders back there, a lot more cover.
It's our third clean sheet, I think, this
third
season.
Clean sheet out of 5 games or 6 games, so that's definitely an improvement from last year. But yeah, I'm happy with the players we've got at the moment. We're just trying to fit them in. That seems the headache that Geoff has got.
Last question, just generally, like obviously next week, any hints? Who we've got? Who's coming in? Who's?
Well, we're not sure. Obviously, we've got to assess obviously what happened today. Obviously, a few members of management were away, so we'll give our feedback and then obviously put our heads together like we usually do going forward. Because we played Hilltop before, and what I like is when we play teams, we kind of obviously assess how we play them, what they play, what they're about, and we kind of go with a game plan. So obviously, having played them in the cup final, we know what they're about. So we'll pick a particular team. Obviously, going forward, obviously Hilltop probably watching this, so we're not going to give any hints to them. But
should we give him one hint? Jordan will be playing.
So yeah, it'll be a fiery game, as it was last like the last one. So expect a lot of football because they are a footballing team just like us. But we fancy ourselves against anyone, to be fair, and we're going there for a win.